Okay, guys, it seems like a lot of you are having trouble figuring out how to get to your homework and do the syllabus quiz and some other things. So I'm going to make this short video and share it with you guys on Blackboard, and then I'll email it out to you. So the first thing you're going to want to do, if you haven't done your syllabus quiz or your introduction, you're going to want to go to the Start Here button. If you've never used Blackboard before, this is really going to help you with learning about Blackboard. So you're going to click on the Getting Started module, and you're going to go through these different pages. This talks about how to navigate the course, how to read instructional material, course-specific policies, Blackboard-specific instructions. So you go through all of those and you get to where it says required assignments to complete the module. I know this says 8/13 for the quiz due date, but it's actually today at 11:59. So if you hit the next on required assignments, this is the introduction. So it says you'll need to participate in this discussion. I want you to upload a picture of yourself along with your name, major, and one interesting fact. And make sure to use the attachment tool when you attach your picture. And it's due by 8/18 at 11:59. And you need to respond to at least one other student's post to get full credit. So you click on the click to launch, and this is what shows up. So you're going to hit create thread. You're going to type your name in the subject, and you're going to write your interesting fact and your name and your major. And this is the insert or edit image button. So you can browse your computer for a certain file. And if I wanted to use that one, I'd hit open. Go to appearance and set the pixels for like 200 by 200, okay? And this, then when you insert it, it makes it the right size so that people can see it, okay? And then all you have to do is hit submit. To respond to somebody else, you click on their thread. You can read their thread, and then you hit reply. And then you just type a message in, Angelica's major is meat processing and food safety. And so in my reply, I told her that I was on the meats judging team at Oklahoma State University. So after you finish the introduction, you can go back to the Start Here. Excuse me. And where it says syllabus quiz, click on that. And then you click to launch. You can use your syllabus quiz. The test does have a time limit of 30 minutes, and it will save and submit automatically when the time expires. I go back through and check the answers that you put. So just because you get a grade on here doesn't mean that that's your final grade. And just hit begin to start that syllabus quiz. Now to access your homework, you'll need to buy the book. So the first thing you'll need to do is go to McGraw Hill. And you can click on right here where it says McGraw Hill. When it brings it up in this box up here, you type in Inquiry to Life. Now, during class, I told you it was the 15th edition, but because we've had some problems with the bookstore and due to the information that I provided in my previous video, you will need to choose the 16th, my previous email, you'll need to choose the 16th edition. So you click on it, and you go to Purchase Options, and you'll want to click the Connect and hit Buy Now. You'll go to your cart, and you'll need to create a login using your EOSC email address. If you don't, it won't work. Once you buy it, it'll ask you for an access code. I will send that out to each of your classes with the specific access code for your section. Then you're going to go to weekly content here on the side to access your homework. You're going to click on weekly content and go to week 1. This is the chapter 1 homework. You're going to click on the chapter 1 homework and it's going to bring you here. You're going to have to sign in first. But this is what it should look like when you bring it up. And it's going to ask you if you want to learn more before you answer questions, or if you're familiar with the material and you're ready to start the assignment, you can start with the questions. If you start with the questions, that doesn't mean that you can't read later. So, for example, this one says, identify which of the following are potential functions of artificial cells. Could they create alternative fuel sources, break down toxic substances, or produce insulin? Well, if you're not sure, then you can click where it says text, and it will take you to the book so you can read about artificial cells. Okay? So, if you also look in the weekly content, there are the lecture notes that will be available this evening. And then there's this video about carbon to help you solidify some information about biology and carbon's role in it. And then you'll be complete for this week. The weekly content will release on Monday at midnight. So week 2 will appear here after week 1 at midnight. If you have any questions, please let me know. I hope this helped.